to the RunRX podcast, where we talk about all things running. As many runners know, it's 90% mental. So join Coach Valerie and Coach Caroline as we go through the mental side of running. Hello, and welcome back to Tough Love Tuesdays. I'm your host, Coach Caroline, and I coach on all things mindset. And today I want to talk about when you are watching Valerie and you're doing her drills and you ask her a question on live, whether you work with her or not, does she piss you off? Do you think to yourself, I am bending my knees, or I've done that and I don't feel it? Do you sometimes feel like when she's talking on the live that maybe she's talking right to you? Like it sounds like a question you might have asked in an Instagram post, so you feel like she's kind of picking on you? Or maybe you get frustrated because you're talking about something and you're like, I'm doing it. I know I'm doing it. But she keeps saying you're not doing it. Or she keeps saying, this is the problem you're having. If you're feeling this way, this is the problem you're having. What if I told you that it's all part of the process? That she's not actually trying to make you mad? That she's not actually making you feel anything? That honestly, it's your thoughts? That she's just saying words, okay? It's what you make those words mean. Like, I am doing this and she's picking on me. She's pissing me off, right? Those are all thoughts. And she's just teaching a concept, and you're choosing to make those words mean something personal about you. And what if they don't? What if they don't? What if they don't mean anything about who you are as a runner, what your potential is for running, whether or not you'll be able to meet your goals, whether or not it makes you a good runner or a bad runner? And what does that even mean? What is a good runner versus a bad runner? Like, is that speed? Is that distance? Is that the ability to, what does that mean? I guess I don't even know, because what do you make that mean is going to be my question to you. Is a good runner somebody that runs fast? I might say, no, a good runner is somebody that can run long distances. Where a sprinter would say, obviously, no, a good runner is somebody that can run fast. So what I want to take you back to is this idea of when she's saying these words, what thoughts are you having about them? When she's talking about where your foot is aligned with your hips, okay? And I'm saying that very clearly because I want you to notice how specific we are with not saying things like foot strike. We never talk about, and I hate the word never, but we very, very consciously don't talk about things like forefoot, midfoot, heel strike. We try very hard not to say those words. Why? Because as soon as we say those words, your brain starts thinking about your foot. And then you're no longer thinking about your job of pulling, you're thinking about your foot placement. That's not what we want you to think about. So we don't say that word. We don't say the word landing. Why? Because we want you to feel up, okay? And if we say the word land, you will immediately feel down. You will think land. It's the meaning of the word, okay? So we're very conscious of what words we use when we describe this movement, when we describe what you're supposed to be doing in the movement and how we want you to feel and perceive your body in space, okay? We are extremely conscious of this because we understand that words create thoughts, which create feelings. And based on those thoughts and feelings is your action. And that action creates your result. So it all starts not from the doing. It starts from the thought, which you got from the words she spoke or the words you read. So you hear the words she speaks, you read maybe a post that she does, maybe you watch a quick video, you get a thought about it, and then you have a feeling about it. And this is instantaneous, guys. It is so quick because you have like 60,000 thoughts a day, or I think a minute. It's like millions and millions of thoughts are going through your head at any one time. So she says something, you have a thought very quickly, which creates something in your body. And then you do the action based on those feelings and those thoughts. Okay. So if she can't make you anything, she can't make you feel a certain way, feel frustrated, feel light. If her words really don't affect you, AFFECT, in any certain way, then how do you affect you? And what I'm going to say is stop fighting her, okay? Stop fighting the process. Stop assuming that because you see somebody else that worked with us for 3 months and they got a time goal, that you should be doing it in 3 months. It's not you. Stop trying to push the process based on somebody else's results, right? What's holding you back from getting those 3 months, 6 month time goals, whatever it is that you want to achieve, whatever those results are, what's holding you back are your thoughts, not her words, not the other runner's results, nothing but your thoughts. Now, I said nothing about what you do. The how comes after the thought. I pause for dramatic effect because I really want you to get that. The how you do something, the action, comes after the thought you have that precedes it. If you've read anything from Dr. Romanov, he speaks about this at length. Your perception, your thought is what precedes the action. So you have to stop fighting the process. You have to stop fighting the fall, fighting muscle elasticity, fighting what we're trying to tell you every week, which is just let go. Okay? I know it seems way too simple. Okay? It seems there's no way it could be that simple. It is that simple. And the results we're finding and the things that we keep seeing is that the only thing that's going to make you not succeed in running injury and pain free is if you quit on us. Okay. Not that we would ever quit on you, is if you say, this doesn't work, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to go swimming. I'm going to go take another coach. If you stop following what we're trying to teach you, then you're right. It doesn't work for you. But every other person, we've been able to get that mind shift, to shift their mindset and let go, has been able to make massive shifts and get the results in letting go, allowing for gravity, allowing for muscle elasticity. And then it all becomes a playful game of how far can I fall? How fast can I pull? How far can I fall without pulling with effort, right? How effortlessly can I run? And wouldn't that be glorious? That's how I want to leave you today, guys. Work on stopping fighting her and work on really zoning into what do you think when you're listening to her talk. We will see you next week, guys. Have a great one. Thank you for joining us on the RunRX podcast. If you'd like to know more, join us at www.runrx.fit. And if you have additional questions that you'd like answered on the podcast, email us at support@runrx.fit.